Welcome everybody to another World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell and this one is from the user 2012 player. He's driving the Tiger 1 on a standard battle on Siegfried Line. Tiger 1 is a tier 7 heavy tank for the Germans. A pretty mediocre heavy tank in average hands as well, but in experienced hands this thing can really make the difference in a battle. It's not got great maneuverability, its armor isn't very reliable, but what it does have is a fantastic gun. 203 pen, 240 damage with a sub 6-second reload with good crew and equipment. This thing is able to pop out a huge amount of damage per second. This thing is very, very good indeed. And then again, with its armor being unreliable, you can angle it very, very well. If we take a look at the front plate, because it's sloped but it's pretty flat, and because of that you can angle it at a pretty good angle. Don't worry, that shot was nowhere near. You can get it at a pretty good angle and tend to bounce things. If you can keep it at an almost 45-degree angle, this thing can bounce some shots, but you do have to play it carefully. It does have a bit of a hit point pool to make up for that though, 1500. Anyway, back to the replay at hand. He's holding off the road at the moment. You don't want to push too far forward in that position because you could run smack into a big gun or a big tank. And this is a tier 8 game, so it's not like the Tiger here is top tier. Realizing that he's not going to get any shots in this position, decides to relocate. And that's the thing you need to do in this game. If you spend more than a minute in a position, unless you're holding back a horde or holding a flank all by yourself against enemies, if you haven't done anything for about a minute, you should probably think about moving somewhere else. The Allies have plenty of tanks down there, and there were no enemy tanks. So you can see that 2012 player is going to move up through the city, or around the outskirts of the city, and try and plug the north here. You can see that there was nobody up in the north. He gets a shot on this Tiger 2, and you can see how quick this gun's going to reload for a heavy tank. His gun is already reloaded. I'm going to try and get a second shot onto somebody, maybe this Tiger 2. Gets a lovely hit on the front road wheel there to take out his track and do some damage. He just busts a repair kit out to fix that up though, because he doesn't want to take any more hits. Gets the Hellcat, a little bit of a low roll there. Should have been able to take him out in a single shot. Now he's going to back off, just looking to his left to make sure nobody is flanking around. A little bit of smart play there. Don't want to be caught out on your own in a heavy tank. Now sees a heavy tank number 6 trying to duel against a super Pershing. That's not going to work out for the best for the heavy tank number 6. Hopefully while the super Pershing's focusing on him though, 2012 could put some damage in him, but it looks like he can't. Doesn't really have any backup here as well, so he's going to have to play this very carefully. Going to have to play aggressively from the front to try and get into a position where he can't be hit. Tries to return fire on that Hellcat, but just about misses. He's got a couple of super Pershings coming in from behind, but it looks like the KV-5 is moving up to help, which will be really, really good news for 2012 player here. A lovely shot through the side, as the super Pershings are going to have a lot of difficulty penetrating a KV-5 if they don't know where to shoot it. Looks like they had fallen back though, and he is dueling against a Tiger 2, and he's not quite strong enough and he falls. Got the rear armor of a super Pershing there. A little bit of a shame he didn't put that one through the tracks, but still getting damage consistently onto him as they are both dueling there. Super Pershing gets taken out. That is kill number 2. Sees a few medium tanks, well, an STA-2 and a T-20 in the center here. Tiger P on his left. Don't want to take on a Tiger P from the front. Sees the STA-2 on the right, and the T-20's in the center. Takes a hit from him. Going to try and back off before he takes any more damage. Does return fire on the T-20. He is now reversing out. He's got the KV-5 covering that street, so hopefully nobody's going to put pressure on him from the right-hand side. Going to get a great shot on the Tiger P to take his track out. He's only got to worry about the T-20 now. This is keeping the Tiger P consistently tracked. A little bit surprised that that STA-2 didn't move around to try and get him. That is good work by his allies there to keep them pushed back. One more shot on the Tiger P should be enough. He takes him out for kill number 3. The MXM 445 is threatening now. Now he's going to move forward to try and get this T-20. He's got the health and the DPM to be able to out-duel him. So he's just going to push him because he doesn't want to take the risk of enemy tanks coming from the rear. Takes a hit from the T-20, takes out his radio, takes a hit from the rear there. That was by the FV. That was by an allied FV as well. Hits him in the rear and does a decent chunk of his hit points as well. So let me just, it should go without saying, but let me just tell you right now, artillery, if somebody's in close combat with a tank, don't fucking shoot at them. Because the chances are you're going to hit your ally and you're going to do damage, as we just saw there. But anyway, 2012 player just shrugs that one off. He keeps going. There are 5 tanks left in the form of this T-25-2 tank destroyer, AMX-12T, and 3 artillery. If he plays his cards right, he could farm a decent amount of damage. Going to come around hot on the heels of this T-37. The hope is that the T-37 spots out the tanks and is also the first target. There we go, he lights up everybody. And everybody except one of those artillery. Going to focus on the 12T first, as he's the biggest risk. Just outplayed a little bit by that 12T, predicting the shot, and then the 12T going in a different direction. Looks like he's going to stay on the other side of the hill. And there we go, he gets taken out by the artillery, because obviously artillery shouldn't have been camping. Don't worry. We should be switching camera to the T-37 now, which we're going to see is just going to clean up absolutely everybody left. I'm going to run around the buildings with this T-25. He is faster. Finds the back of the T-25. Should be able to get him. Can indeed. Gets his track taken out. That's no problem whatsoever. Now he's going to find the Lorraine. Take him out. And that will be the game. There's nothing a Lorraine's going to be able to do. That has fired against a marauding T-37. So this is all but won. Finds the Lorraine. He's off in the distance there. A couple of shots should be all it takes to take him out. There we go. That is the kill. We'll wait till we switch back to 2012 player's tank. There we go. Absolutely awesome replay from you, 2012 player, showing your skill in the Tiger 1, showing that you don't have to be top tier to be able to do anything with this tank. It does have slightly unreliable armor, but its gun more than makes up for it. And as you saw there, this thing can really dish out some unexpected damage. So awesome game from you. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Don't forget, guys, if you've got yourself a great replay, send that into replay@screenreality.com. Link for that's in the description. I've been Maxwell. This has been a Wall of Tanks replay, and I'll catch you guys next time.